Okay, so I want to welcome everyone on board this afternoon for this webinar, Autochartist Advanced Strategy Webinar from Guesswork to Precision. So proud to now, for those who are new, probably you have a lot of guesswork about trading. You've been trying to figure out how trading works, it looks complex. Relax. The essence of this webinar is to show you how simple it is to use advanced strategies, advanced tools rather, to make trading a lot easy, especially for beginner traders like yourself. And for those who are intermediate traders, it's an addition to whatever tool or strategy you're using before. All is just to make you more profitable on this platform, PU Prime. So let's start. So forex trading is not gambling. I don't know whether you've heard some people tell you that trading is just like gambling. It's just like taking a bet. No, it's not. Because before you place any trade as a professional forex trader, the first thing you need to do is to analyze the market. Now, when people place random trades without any analysis, that is what can be regarded as gambling. But if you take your time to analyze the market, you have valid reasons before you place a trade. That is not gambling. That is professional trading. So if you have been gambling before now, then you have to stop, because I have a lot of things I'm going to show you that will help you make trades with precision, with a high probability, which will result into profitable trades. So what is analysis in forex trading? We said analysis in forex trading is a process of studying the market to decide the following things. One, to decide what to trade. In analysis, you don't just trade all assets. During analysis, you can, factor out the specific instrument that you want to trade. Secondly, with analysis, you also know when to trade. The point of analysis is when you are trying to discover the particular asset to trade based on parameters in your strategy. Then, after analysis, you need to now know when specifically to enter the trade. That you analyze the trade now, a setup now, does not mean that setup is ripe for trading. So in the course of analysis, you also know that, okay, maybe this is a swing setup. It will take some time before it evolves. Even if it's intraday, it doesn't mean it's exactly the same time you analyze that you enter the trade. The third thing with analysis is that you also get to know the direction of the trade, whether it's going to be a bullish trade or a bearish trade. And fourth is where to enter. Now, analysis gives you insight into where to make your entry, where to exit, your take profit, your stop loss, and also your risk management. All is inclusive, in the course of analyzing a specific asset. So we say that analysis helps you make informed trading decision instead of guessing. With analysis, guesswork is removed. You are trading based on parameters in line with your trading strategy. Now, there are three types of analysis in the forex market. One, we have the technical analysis, the fundamental analysis, and sentiment analysis. Technical analysis simply deals with the chart, looking at charts, historic chart patterns, and indicators to point us to future direction of price. That is technical analysis. With fundamental analysis, we are looking at how government policies, natural disaster, wars, and many other factors can affect the price of assets in the market. And with sentiment analysis, we're looking at the overall mood of the market. We're also looking at things like currency strength and weakness. So these are the three forms of analysis that we have in the market. And as a trader, it's good you have an understanding of the three. Yes, you may use one or two more than the others, but it's just good. It's excellent that you have a working knowledge of all three. Now, why is analysis very important in trading? The following are the reasons. Without analysis, one, you end up trading randomly. Now, you see some people sometimes, it's amazing when you see some beginner traders. If you see their trading history, you see them place like 10 trades almost at the same time. I begin to wonder, is that the way signals just play in the market? It's random trading, random signal, without any predefined means of generating those signals. If you don't analyze, you just end up generating false numerous signals every now and then. Number two reason is that you end up relying on luck or emotions. If you don't analyze the market, you'll be depending on luck. You just randomly place a trade, now it works. Next minute to place another, or you feel that's the way it's going to be working. No, emotions will set in. Maybe you just see a green candle. Like I always tell my students, a green candle does not mean you should buy. It's just telling you the sentiment in the market. Entries and another thing entirely. But if you don't have proper analysis knowledge, you just be trading randomly without any predefined rules. Number three is that losses become consistent and hard to control when you don't analyze the market, because you just be taking trades based on emotions. Now, with proper analysis, the following are expected to happen. One, your trades are planned. If you analyze the market well, then you know that you are not taking every opportunity that comes your way. You are taking the one that has the highest level of probability. With that, you have filtered out many false signals, from the market. Secondly, is that with proper analysis, risk is controlled. You control your risk better when you analyze the market. Thirdly, results become more repeatable and measurable. You can always do what is called rinse and repeat. You've done it first time, it worked with proper analysis. Second time, then it becomes a pattern. You can always follow the pattern of the strategy you adopted, and you have consistent, trading that runs into profit. Successful trades. To get successful trades, we might have to combine two forms of market analysis. Now, this is very essential. See, the way it works in Forex trading, like I said earlier, it's good to have the working knowledge of the three forms of analysis, even though you may focus on one more than the others. But it has been observed over time that to get consistent results in trading, it's advisable to combine at least two forms of analysis together. It's either you're combining technical analysis for fundamental analysis, or you're combining technical analysis with sentiment analysis. Now, we will not rule out the fact that majority of traders prefer technical analysis. They have that strength in technical, but it's good to also combine it sometimes with fundamental or sentiment analysis. That way, you can get a proper view, a holistic view of the market, which can result in more winning trades for you. Now, in this webinar, I'll be showing you two advanced tools from the PE Prime platform that can help you generate profitable signals without emotions. Now, one of the things about psychology in trading is emotions. Now, when you remove emotion from trading, you've gone a step ahead in becoming a more profitable trader. Now, these two tools I'm going to show you today is the Autochartist tool, and this Autochartist tool is a technical analysis tool. Then we have the market heat map, which is a sentiment analysis tool. Earlier I mentioned three ways to analyze the market. I said there's technical analysis, there's fundamental analysis, and there's sentiment analysis. Now, Autochartist is a technical analysis tool. It uses technical analysis principles to generate trading signals and trading opportunities. Tools like support and resistance, chart patterns, key levels, Fibonacci levels, and so on. Those are the ways that Autochartist generates signals for us. Now, market heat map, on the other hand, is a sentiment analysis tool that gives its own, view of the market based on currency strength and weakness, thereby helping us to know the volatility level in different assets, which can result into trading opportunities. This is the market heat map. It's just a screenshot. I'll still take you to the website to have a clearer view of it. And the next here is the Autochartist. Now, let me go back. Now, market heat map. It says one powerful view to track market strength, weakness, and opportunities in real time. It means with this market heat map, it's on our website. You can track market strength. You can track which instrument is strong, which one is weak, and thereby be able to generate trading opportunities in real time, meaning it adjusts with market movement. As the market movement is happening, as the market is changing, this market heat map is giving you results to point you to the instrument that is volatile enough for you to trade at every point in time. And for the Autochartist, it says a powerful tool in identifying potential trading opportunities in the financial market. Now, sometimes last quarter or last year, I hosted a webinar where I showed you how the Autochartist really works. Now, we won't go in depth into the early part of it today. We just go straight into how to use it to generate trading signals. You may reach out to your account manager or people in the education department for installation and other things that have to do with the Autochartist software. All right, so we go to the currency heat map. That's the first thing we want to look at. Now, we see that the currency heat map. A currency heat map shows real-time relative strength and weakness of all major currencies against each other. Now, when we go to the website after now, you see what I'm talking about. The green color indicates that the market or that particular currency is very strong, that is very bullish. Red indicates weak, and neutral, from the word neutral, means no signal, no volatility. And Um, just a second. Sorry, just a second. I'm having some technical glitch here. All right, let's continue. So we say green indicates strong, that is very bullish. Red is weak, and the neutral means no signal, as in no volatility rather. Now, what is the goal? The goal is to identify which currencies are driving market direction. All currency pairs are not moving at the same time. At some point, some are going bullish, some are going bearish, and some are just neutral. So this market heat map will help you identify the best one to trade. It will help you to filter out the ones that are not moving at all, so that you don't enter a trade in a ranging market and price just keeps going randomly, not buying, not selling, and you end up losing the trade. For example, if the USD is strong and the euro is weak, on the currency, the market heat map, it means you should consider selling the euro USD, because for the euro USD, the euro is the base currency. So if the euro is weak and the dollar is strong, then that means that the euro USD is going to be selling. It's going to be going in the bearish direction because the euro is the base currency while the dollar is the quote currency. On the other hand, also, if the Japanese yen is weak and the NZD is strong, then it means you consider buying the NZD JPY. Why? Because the NZD is the base currency and is strong, and the JPY is a quote or counter currency and it's weak at that point in time. Now, this is what the market heat map. Now, some platform actually call it currency heat map, so that's why I interchange the words. You can either call it currency heat map or the market heat map. It's still the same thing. All right. So this is what it looks like. Is a table indicating currencies on different, arms of it. Now you can see some of it that I kind of labeled, I put this white box around is to show you how it works. For example, now you see that some are dark green, light green, light red, and deep red. Now the ones that are the dark green is showing that the sentiment is strongly bullish. And the ones that are light green is showing you a trend that is just evolving. The volatility, it's bullish but slightly bullish. But the ones that are dark green are the ones that are currently very, very bullish. Now, what I encourage or advise is that you make use of the one that are the dark green for bullish opportunities, because the sentiment, the bullish sentiment is very, very strong on those ones. Now, for the other one that is red, the light red also shows slight bearish sentiment, while the deep red is the one that is very, very bearish, very, very weak. So those should be your focus, the dark green and the deep red. Those are the ones you focus on. Now, I'll take you to our website now, and I'll show you how to get this market heat map. So I'm flipping over now to PU Prime website. Just watch. Now I'm on Google. On Google, I'm going to type www.puprime.com. All right, you can see the website has opened. Now, on our website, you see the first column up there. You see trading, company, learn, platform, sponsorship. Now, I'll just highlight, I'll put my cursor on learn. Now, under learn, you see Autochartist, economic calendar. The last one there is market heat map. So I'll click on it. And you can see the market heat map is loading. This is it. I tell you, this tool is very powerful. It will save you a lot of headache in trading. That's why PU Prime is still the best. Anytime, any day. We'll give you the best resources to make trading easier for you, to make you more profitable. That's actually our goal. We are raising profitable traders. All right, so this is the market heat map. Just like I said the ones that are deep green, you should focus your attention on those ones because the volatility is very, very strong on them. I'm marking them now. And the ones that are the deep red also, they are the ones that have very, very uh, bearish sentiments. The ones that are light red is just an evolving trend. The ones that are light green, evolving trend likewise. So the focus should be on the dark green and the deep red. Dark green for bullish trades and deep red for bearish trades. All right, that's all I want to show you now. So you can log into the site anytime. The website address is www.puprime.com/market-heatmap. So you can type into the browser on your phone and it will go straight to that website. Or otherwise, just go to puprime.com, look for learn, then scroll to the market heat map. All right, let me go back to the slide. All right, so next slide. So what are the benefits of the currency heat map or the market heat map? One, it instantly shows currency strength and weakness. I mentioned that. It shows you which currency is strong and which one is weak. Now, the currency that is strong is the one you're going to be buying, and the ones that are weak, they are the ones you'll be selling. Number two is that it helps you trade with market direction. Now, one of the biggest challenges of beginner traders is the direction of the markets they are to trade. They always ask the question, are we buying or are we selling? Now, the market heat map is bringing solution to that question. With the market heat map, you can know whether you're going to be buying or you're going to be selling. There is no guesswork. That's the amazing thing about it. You are not guessing. It tells you whether it's a buy or whether it's a sell by looking at the strength or the weakness. Number three is that it filters out low probability trades. Now, if you analyze about 10 pairs, for instance, you discover that out of all the analysis you've done, the ones that are of high probability may not be more than 2 or 3. Others are low probability setup. Now, with this market heat map, you filter out low probability trades are those trades you enter. You may think it's going to go your way, but along the line, it may change direction and not go your way. It ends up becoming losing trade. But high probability trades most of the time will end up to become winning trades. So this market heat map helps you to filter out low probability trades. It removes them completely. So you don't have any business with them. For example, a setup, you check the market heat map and you discover that you have one with neutral, volatility. Why would you trade one with a neutral volatility? You don't need it. That's a low probability setup. So the market heat map helps you to filter out those kind of setup so that you don't end up having losing trades. Number four, it improves pair selection to trade. Now, with the market heat map, you already know the particular instrument to trade. Maybe it's British pound and USD, that GBP USD. It helps you to select the best, pairs to trade. And number five is an excellent confirmation tool. Now, let me just give you this little gist or little tip. Aside the Autochartist software, which we're going to be combining with this market heat map, you can also use the market heat map to confirm that you have. I tell you, it's an excellent confirmation tool. You have a strategy that works now, and you want to fine tune it to produce more results, then combine the market heat map with it. It will help you filter out bad trades. It will help you know when the market is volatile enough for you to take a trade, even with that strategy. But for this particular class, we're combining it with the Autochartist. If you have not used the Autochartist before, I tell you, you are missing a lot. Forex doesn't have to be hard. Autochartist makes the art simple. I'm telling you. And combined with the market heat map, get ready for explosive profits in the forex market. Now, it's so amazing that this is coming up in January 2026. So I don't know what your result was in 2025. I tell you, you are ready for, an excellent trading experience in 2026 with the market heat map and the Autochartist tool. So to access the market heat map on our website, visit, I mentioned earlier, www.puprime.com/market-heatmap, and it will take you straight to the website. Or on the other side, you can just go to puprime.com, go to learn, and under learn, you'll find the market heat map. Now, we've talked a lot about the market heat map. Let's look also at the Autochartist software. Now, the Forex Autochartist scans the market automatically and identifies chart patterns like head and shoulder, triangles, like symmetrical triangle and other type of triangles, wedges, a rising wedge, falling wedge, Fibonacci patterns, key levels like support and resistance, volatility forecast, and a lot more. I tell you that this Autochartist is an excellent market scanner. Now, I'm an analyst, and you know that. Every day I analyze nothing less than 30 pairs of instruments. That's currency pairs aside gold and other commodities and even other assets. But with the Autochartist tool, the Autochartist does all the work, all the analysis that will take me minutes to do. Just go to the Autochartist and it will just provide, already scanned assets. So with the Autochartist, you don't need to get glued to the screen trying to analyze every now and then. It does the work for you. All you need to do is just to go download the software, open it, and you see already scanned asset that is about to buy or sell. So it makes trading easier. It removes all the hard work. Probably you have a day job and you don't have all the time because people have that challenge. Imagine someone that is a business owner and is busy at work, doesn't have all the time to keep scanning and keep searching the chart. Just use the Autochartist. It will do all the work for you. See, we are in the AI age. A lot of things we need to do with a lot of effort. AI has made it a lot easier. And Autochartist is actually a Forex tool. It's a Forex AI that does this scanning for you. So the goal of this Autochartist is to provide technical confirmation and entry and exit levels. That is the goal of this Autochartist software. Now, this is how a signal comes with the Autochartist software. Now, you can see here USD You can see the time frame. Now, it depends on your choice. But the least you can have on the Autochartist is the 60 minutes, which is 1 hour, 1 hour time frame. If you're a swing trader, you may want to explore the 4 hour, which is the 240 minutes. But I do encourage you to start with the 1 hour. The 1 hour is excellent. It's for day trading. Very, very excellent. Now, after the time frame, you can see there's a pattern, like a falling wedge. You can see technical pattern or signal. This is how the Autochartist gives signal. Sometimes it's amazing that in this 21st century, people will join Telegram channel where they will just say, buy Euro USD at this price, sell GBP USD at this. You don't know how they came about the signal. You don't know at all. If you are building those kind of groups, go and stop it. Now you can use the Autochartist to generate your own signals by yourself, for yourself, to trade on the PE Prime platform. So this is the Autochartist tool. It's giving you a falling wedge pattern. It's giving the signal. It's showing you where the breakout is going to happen. Now, the third thing now is that the Autochartist now shows you the date and the time of the signal. That is the one circled, red color below. You can see here it's showing 1:30:11. 1:30 here is January 30th, which is today. This setup came on the Autochartist today. Today, Friday, the 30th of January 2026. And the time for this signal is 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Nigerian time. So if you're trading with the Autochartist and you're on the 1 hour time frame, it means that every 1 hour, this Autochartist will drop a signal on your phone. All you need to do is to open the software and you will see a signal there. Sometimes it can be more than one. All analyzed, high probability. Now, the next thing there is showing the forecast. Now, Autochartist will not tell you take profit level. The take profit is represented with the forecast. You can see the forecast label there. You can see the copy button and the figure, which is the price level. That is the take profit level of the Autochartist. And finally, you have the probability level of every trade comes with probability on the Autochartist platform. Now, when you are setting up an Autochartist, you can actually select the probability level of the signal you want to be getting. As usual, there are low probability setup, 20%, 30%. You don't have any business with that. But any signal from 60, 70, 75% is very, very excellent on the Autochartist platform. So you can decide the probability level you want. But I will advise you to start from maybe 60 or 70%. It's okay. Now, the next thing how do we now generate high probability signal with both Autochartist and market heat map? And that is the main reason why we are having this webinar. Now, just follow me as I take it step by step. One, you identify signal on Autochartist. So let's assume we're in the morning time now, or just now, you have Autochartist installed on your phone. You open up the app and you see that there is a signal, or let's say a series of signals. First thing you have identified, USDCHF is buy. Excellent. Now, the next thing you now do is that you now go to the market heat map. Why are we going to the market heat map? We want to confirm, Tunji Busari, yes, this session is being recorded and you are going to have the recorded version. The link will be posted. So if you joined us late, there's no need to worry about. You are going to have the recorded session and you can watch it over and over again. So as I was saying, the first thing, you identify the currency pair you want to trade by the signal given from Autochartist. Then the next thing you do is that you go to the market heat map and you now try to see if there is volatility on that particular currency pair. Now, why are we doing that? You don't want to trade a signal that has no volatility. You want to trade the one that has enough volatility because it is volatility that pushes the price. Even if you're doing normal technical trading, there are times when you place the technical trade and the trade will just linger in the market for several hours because there's no volatility to push it. Volatility is the force that pushes your trade to profit. If the market is not volatile, you enter a trade, it can just continue ranging. So you go to the market heat map and confirm volatility. So if it is Euro USD, you want to see that the Euro, if it's a buy signal, you want to see that the Euro is strong and the dollar is weak. And you can identify that on the market heat map. So if you check, you see a signal on Euro USD, buy, and you go to the market heat map and you can see that the Euro is strong, the dollar is weak. That is an excellent setup. That is, it's only at that point you can now place the trade for Euro USD buy on your MetaTrader, because the Autochartist tool is where you get the signal. Market heat map is where you confirm. Market heat map is there just for confirmation. I hope you know that you don't just go to market heat map and see a currency pair that is, one is bullish, the other is, one is strong, the other is weak, and you place a trade. No, you need Autochartist. It is Autochartist that gives signal. It is heat map that confirms the signal. Heat map is not the one giving you signal, so don't mix it up. Some people like to do lazy work. They just go to market heat map and they see one and they just place trade. No, Autochartist gives a signal. Market heat map confirms the signal. Now, after you have confirmed the signal, you now go to your MetaTrader and place the trade. And once you have placed the trade, then you use the forecast menu, which is, you copy it. I told you that the forecast, let me flip back. The forecast is the take profit. Forecast is take profit. So you click on the forecast to copy this information, which is a take profit. Then you paste it into your MetaTrader, and that way you have taken the trade. So thirdly, confirm volatility direction is in line with Autochartist signal. Also very important. Now, probably you see a bullish trade on Autochartist, Euro USD, buy, but you come to market heat map and the volatility is in the opposite direction. Then you don't take the trade. You're only taking the buy because Euro is strong and the dollar is weak. If Euro is weak and dollar is strong, that is still not your trade. So it's important to follow this rule when using both the Autochartist and the market heat map. Here are trade examples that are taken with these tools. This is Euro card. Euro card signal. You can see this is a recent one this week. This is Euro card, 240 minutes. Now, on the Autochartist, the Autochartist, how it generates signal is that when you enter the Autochartist, you will see a signal in this format, and you see the arrow pointing down. That arrow pointing down is what is showing the direction. Now, that is a sell trade. Now, Autochartist gave a sell trade pointing to the bearish direction. You now come to market heat map. The currency pair is Euro card. On the market heat map, this is Euro and this is a Canadian dollar. You combine the two together, it's showing you deep red. Deep red is bearish, and Autochartist gave us a bearish signal. Can you see that it aligns? There's alignment. Now, if the market heat map is showing neutral or green, that will not be our trade. But the signal from the Autochartist is showing a bearish trade, and the heat map is showing a very, very deep red, as in danger. Is a red, is a sell. Now, this happened earlier in the week. Like I said, it was a swing setup. I'll show you the after. That's the before. All right, so we go to the next slide. And this is it. See the live trade now on MetaTrader mobile, MT4 mobile. You can see the market went bearish just as the signal was given by Autochartist and confirmed by the market heat map, generating 45 pips. This is the before, and you can see the after. Now, 45 pips is a lot in the Forex market. 45 pips on 0.01 lot is $4.05, which is still some reasonable amount of money, depending on your trading capital. 45 pips on 0.1 lot is $45. 45 pips on one standard lot is $450. So the bigger your equity, the better the trade you can take. So if you're on the platform today, you have little funds in your account, don't sleep on the combination of Autochartist and market heat map, because this can make a lot of money for you. So the bigger your equity, the bigger the lot size you can trade, and the better profit you can make. I'll show you another example now. This is GBP CHF sell signal. This one is a 1 hour time frame. So we got you covered. Whether you're a day trader or swing trader, you're covered. So this is 60 minutes. And you can see again, the arrow is pointing downwards for a sell. So again, we come to market heat map and we check GBP, British pound, and Swiss franc. We connect the two. Now, this one didn't give us a deep red. It was a light trade. I told you the light trade is an evolving trend. Sometimes it does work, like in this case. But the best is the deep red. But in this case, it worked because the market went bearish also, just as the Autochartist tool, said it will go. You can see it's not a big move. It's 12 pips, but 12 pips also can do wonders. 12 pips on one standard lot will give you $120. And I tell you, $120 will do wonders, even if it's just for the weekend. So it's still a good trade. Combining the Autochartist with the market heat map, you can see this is the before and we have the after. Then thirdly, we have the CHF buy signal. This is also a swing setup. 240 minutes. This one is a bullish trade. And again, we come to market heat map and we look at our CHF and Japanese yen up there, and we combine together again. This is a deep green, strongly bullish. All right, so we check the after. And this is a before and the after. Now, you see the amazing thing about this software, the Autochartist and the market map. Now, if this red line here is actually the profit taking level from the Autochartist, this red mark here is a profit level that the Autochartist gave. Like here, it is 200.8917, which is approximately 200.892 on the MetaTrader. You can see that price actually hits that take profit level. Here, giving 80 pips. 80 pips is a lot. The first setup I showed us, first signal for the 5 pips, second one 12 pips. Now this one, 80 whooping pips. 80 pips. Even on 0.01 lot, 80 pips is a lot, it's $8. On 0.1 lot is $80. On one standard lot, it's $800. And all has to do with your equity. Now let's flip back again. Let me confirm. Let me show you a few things. Now, the first one, okay. Now, the first trade, 45 pips. See, the profit taking on Autochartist is 1.6144. Price hit that level with the market heat map, allowing the price to drop exactly to that take profit level. Second one, you can see take profit is 1.0567. Take profit always gets hit because there's sufficient volatility that drove the price to that level. And the third one also, we already showed you this one, price hits the levels. So I tell you that combining technical and sentiment analysis using Autochartist and market heat map is the bomb. I don't know what your result was last year with Forex, but I tell you this year is going to be different. And it's the Autochartist and the market heat map combined together that will make that difference. Now, in all of this, we also should not neglect risk management. Very, very important. Don't ignore risk management. Don't say, oh, PO Prime has now shown us a tool that is generating high probability trades, and as such, you disregard risk management. No, we're not teaching you that. Still practice risk management. Don't be greedy. Practice risk management. Avoid over trading. Now, don't say because Autochartist and market map will give you high probability trades, you not have 10 trades at the same time. No, that's over trading. Don't have more than 2, maximum 3 trades at a time. Then 3, avoid placing trades close to news or fundamental release. Please take note of this. In Forex trading, fundamental overrides technical anytime, any day. And Autochartist and heatmap is not immune to that. So once it's about 1 hour, 2 hours to a news release, please, even if you see any signal, ignore it till after the news, or wait till after news. Don't use the Autochartist and market heat map very close to a news release. It won't give you the best results. So I want you to take note of this, as you use this software. Now, how do you get to use both the Autochartist and the market heat map? Now, the Autochartist is on a platform, but it's only for funded clients. It's not a free application for everybody. It's strictly for funded clients. Now, you may be on the platform today and say, oh, but I already funded an account. Yes, that's true. But to get access to the Autochartist, you still need to fund. You need a fresh fund. You need to top up your account. So if you want that done, then you need to reach out to your account manager. Tell your account manager you want to top up your account. How much? Depends on your capacity, $500, $1,000, as much as you have. The least you can try with is $200. But if you want to make more money in the market, I will advise you start with like $500. If you can have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, the better. With a $10,000, you can easily use a standard lot and make more money for yourself. The bigger the capital you have, the better the lot size you can use, and the better the profit you can make. So if you have a $10,000, you can comfortably use this one standard lot without any hassle. But then, if you don't have up to that, go by what you have. If what you have to start with is minimum, shouldn't be less than $200 to start. Now, the market heat map, on the other hand, is a free tool. It's available on our website. I just showed you how to access it. So if you're on the platform today, you don't have an account with PO Prime, you are missing a lot. This is 2026. January is ending tomorrow. How much have you made in Forex? You can make a lot if you get started today. So if you're on the platform this afternoon, you don't have an account, maybe somebody has reached out to you from PA Prime before, get across to that person, get registered, verified, and start trading and get access to these tools to make trading a lot easier for you. All right, that will be the end of this webinar this afternoon. I believe you already got a lot of value and you have a lot of information on how to make a more high probability trades that will result into profit for yourself in 2026. If you have any question, the floor is open. Go ahead now and ask your questions.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Well done, sir. I really appreciate the lecture and the opportunity, sir. And I bless the day I come across this platform. I know the dream is going to be achieved with this platform.
Definitely,
But
definitely.
my question, due to your recap on the heat map, you already answered one of my question. But the second
Okay.
question is that are we the one to choose the currency pair for the Autochartist? I mean, are we the one to choose the currency pair that Autochartist will give us signal on? And also, are we the one to choose currency for heat map that will give us the volatility of the confirmation in the market for?
You are not the one choosing any of those things.
Okay.
Autochartist will show you the signal, like the examples I gave. This is CHFJPY. Autochartist gave CHFJPY. That is a buy signal. That's not you. That's Autochartist. Autochartist is more intelligent than us. That's the truth. It's a well, programmed software by top analysts globally. So the Autochartist tells you this particular instrument that is about to move. You now go to heat map to confirm volatility. If there is enough volatility on that instrument to move. How do you do that? To combine CHF and JPY, and it's giving you a
Yes,
deep
yes.
green. That means green is buy,
That's
red is sell. So you have confirmed the
it.
direction that the Autochartist has given. And that's all. You go ahead and place the trade. Then you set the take profit using the forecast on your MetaTrader. That's all. So you're not the one doing it. You're not the one reasoning the currency to trade. Our tools have done. That's the best P Prime has done for us. P Prime has lifted the burden. You don't need to crack your head. This is what I want to trade, and this is when I want to analyze. No, just get to your Autochartist and click. It will tell you what to trade. Go to market heat map. Check, is there volatility? Go ahead, place the trade. That's all. So if you have a day job, all I'm telling you now, I can do it in a minute. You don't need to leave your job and start analyzing the next 30 minutes. No, within a minute, you can do all these things. You place your trade and you continue doing your work for the day. So if you are talking about soft life in trading, this is soft life. We are removing all the azus
This
from
is
you.
more than soft life. More than soft life.
Hello,
Amazing. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you for the answer, sir.
you're welcome,
I
sir.
just be
hello,
as if
yeah,
think I
Mr.
just
Rotimi.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for the expository strategy. I'm really appreciative, for taking the time to reveal the strategy to us. So my question is, in an event where the auto chartist gives you a probability of 100%, is there still a need for you to go to the heat map and do a confirmation since you already have a 100% probability from the auto chartist?
Okay, to start with, auto charges will not give you probability of 100%. Mostly, the highest you have will be like maybe 80, 81%. But then there's no harm in still having as a confirmation. You see, confirmation is very important in trading. Even with manual trading, we still look for ways to confirm and reconfirm, to be certain that things will go. There's no harm to check if uh this trade will go well with your strategy, and you have an additional tool to give you the same confirmation. There's no harm in doing that. You just want to be double sure that everything is safe for you to go ahead and place the trade. So there's no harm in it.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, sir. I just, my own observation is not question per se, but an observation.
All right, sir.
Are these two just been, developed by you Prime, or they've been in existence before?
Okay, they are on our website, like I said. Some of them are third-party applications which our company, have a license to use. So that's all I can say on it. It's like Autochartist is a third-party application, but we have the license for it, and it's on our platform.
Okay. And it have been with the PU Prime for some time.
From inception, PE Prime is over 15 years, and it's been on our platform since.
So I mean, this Autochartist and
At the
its
market it
market.
map, yes,
Yeah.
it's been on our
Okay.
platform. for many years.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, well done.
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
sir. Hello, sir.
Hello,
My
ma.
question also is, as you said that fundamental overrides technical. Suppose we're on a trade and using this autocastic and heat map, and there's a news. Are you suggesting that we should close whether it is in profit or not, we close it before the news, or we should not even use it at all on a news day?
Like I said earlier,
Because at times we have, sorry, so at times we have all this whipsaw that all the news may not come the same direction. And when it comes, it will now scatter the market, and then a profitable trade might go into losses. So are you suggesting that on the day of news, we should not use it?
No, I'm not implying that I shouldn't use it on the day of news, because even if there's news will not take place the entire day. So that's why I said that if it is like 1-2 hours before news, don't use it. But if it's 3-4 hours, okay, imagine you wake up in the morning around 7 a.m. and there's no news till 1:30 p.m. Between 7 a.m. and 1:30, your trade might have run through. Let me use that word. Even if it does not eat profit, it will have gone, a sizable way. So you can use it. It's only when the news is closed. That is when I said you should not. So if the news is closed now, you see that in the next 2 hours, there'll be news and you see a signal. You can ignore that signal. But after the news, if you see another signal, you can take it. So we just try to avoid the news so that the news doesn't cause your trade to turn to a losing trade. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay, sir. So after the news, we should also give it time for the news effect to wear out, like the normal practice. Or we can, if you signal immediately, you see signal immediately, you can see enter. Since it is already filtered.
You can give the news time to filter out. Let's say, for example, there's a news from United States by 1:30 p.m. now. Then if you see a signal from 2 p.m., yes, you can take it at least in 30 minutes. Depending on the kind of news, the effect might have worn out. And if the signal you're getting from Autochartist is not a dollar signal, it may not really affect you that much. So you can take it from 2 p.m. So you can give like 30 minutes allowance for the news effect to wear out. Then any signal again after that, you are free to take it.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any other question? Okay. In the absence of any other question, this is PU Prime. I think I'm seeing, let me read some comments I'm seeing here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Okay, my other questions are, is it possible, like, there are some platform that someone can affiliate with? Is it possible on PU Prime? You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, we have partnership and we have CPI affiliate. Both of them available on our platform. So
because what I'm talking about that I will have some students that will be interested in trading, but I just need to find solution, a working solution before I inform them because of the past loss in forex that we have experienced. Sir.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you have a trading account with PU Prime now?
Yes, but not really using for now. Because
Okay, do you know your account manager?
I know my account manager.
Okay, good. Now, since you know your account manager, reach out to your account manager and tell your account manager, that you want to become a partner, or you can also tell him or her that you want to guide you. So if you become any of those two, you will have a unique referral link, which you will share with those your students, so that once they register on PU Prime, they are automatically signed up under you. And if they take any trades or any commission, it comes directly to you.
Okay. You understand what I'm talking about, sir?
Exactly.
We come from network.
You're right to say you're from network marketing. See, partnership is everywhere. And I tell you, the one in forex trading, especially with PU Prime, is amazing. Really, really amazing. On a standard lot for currency pairs, you get to earn as much as $8 per standard lot. And if it's gold, you earn as much as $15 per standard lot with partnership. And with the CPI affiliate, it's a lot too. Though CPI actually has terms and conditions. So talk to your account manager. The account manager can guide you through. And please make sure your account is verified, with your documents, your government ID, and your proof of residence. Make sure you are verified. All right. So Moshe Bola Olusegun is asking, sorry, sir, how can we get the app? Autochartist is on the platform. You need to have an account with PU Prime, verify your account, and fund your account to get access to Autochartist. If you already have an account, you need to do a top-up to get access to Autochartist. But then the market heat map is free. It's on our website. You're not funding for that. It's very, very free. So I think I've answered Moshe Bolaton Olusegun. Okay, Nathaniel Oberu, pardon me if I didn't pronounce your name well, is asking, sir, what is volatility? Volatility simply is the movement of price in the market. Volatility talks about how the speed at which price moves is called volatility. A power bike moves very fast. So we can say a power bike is very volatile. A bicycle moves very slow. So we say a bicycle has low volatility while the power bike has a high volatility. I think with that, you can get an idea of what we're saying. So volatility simply talks about the speed at which prices move in the market. Now, when prices are not moving, there's no profit to be made. We'll make profit because price is jumping up or down. If it's moving up, we say it's a bullish trend and we'll take a buy trade and we'll make profit. If it's trending downward, we say it's a bearish trade, we'll sell and we'll make profit. But when it's neutral, it's neither buying or selling. So one of the things that market heat map helps you to eliminate is a ranging market, a time where the market is neither buying or selling. So I think you understand what volatility is with that simple explanation, Mr. Nathaniel. All right, I'm going to round up here. Now, you can still get a lot from PU Prime. We have physical training session at both our Abuja and Lagos offices on Tuesdays and Thursdays by 11 a.m. Our Abuja office, the address is Walk and Connect Building, 50 Ebitu Ukiwe Street, Jabi, Abuja. Time is 11 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you live around Karu, Yanyan, Kefi, and other places, make your way to that office to get trained by our PU Prime in-house trainer. Very, very experienced, trainer and analyst in the house to hold your hand to become a profitable trader. And the same thing in Lagos. Our office in Lagos, the address is Lagos Executive Lounge at 54B Adeniyi Jones Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos. So if you live around Yanopaja, Surulere, Mowe, and other places in Lagos, find your way to this office on Tuesday and Thursday by 11 a.m. for training. And we have our online classes on Mondays and Wednesdays by 4 p.m. And, occasionally we do have, webinars like this where we even go deeper to show you strategies and tools that work in the forex market. And don't forget, finally, next week Friday is the first Friday in the month of February 2026, and we're going to be having NFP, non-farm payroll. It's going to be a live trading session. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Plan to attend and also fund your account to attend. All right, I'm signing out here. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.